Well, hello there, Taurus. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about December. December is going to have 4 weeks in it, and we're going to have 4 rows and 4 columns and 3 rows as per before, like we used to. I am going back to the old style of readings because it was clear that the other readings just weren't favored, and that is okay. So let's go ahead and light a candle to get some good juju going on in here. This one is all about sandalwood, cardamom, and cardamom musk. It is a delightful smelling candle. I am a big fan. It smells fantastico. And it is from Better Homes and Gardens. So cheers. All right, I'm going to set that right there. The next thing we're going to do is use this really fun little deck. This is called the Moon Oracle. And we're going to, boop, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and show you what's going on here. This Moon Oracle is all about, it's really beautiful. I love it. And we're going to grab a card from here for you, Taurus, for the month of December. There it is. There's the one. All right. These up and set them aside. Let me show you what we got here. We have create. Create. This is a wonderful little, beautiful little card. I love that. They're all little witches. They got little pointy hats and everything, most of them. And the artwork is fantastic. And we're talking very much so about your creativity needing to be expressed, brought out to the front. If you don't fancy yourself an artist, that doesn't matter. Whoops, there you go. It doesn't really matter whether you're an artist or not. It's just letting that part of you flow and make something that pleases you. And that's really all there is to it. We want you to make something that's not in existence yet. And whether it's a beautiful table display, it could be a beautiful dish that's never been made before. It could be any way you want to express yourself. Decorate that tree any which way you like, if you have a tree. If you don't have a tree, that's okay too. It's going to be great. So the most important part is that you bring something out of you into being that wasn't before. And it's beautiful. I love that Create has come up for you. That is great news. That is going to be all month of December. So great. Let us now go ahead and use this Nordic Tarot deck. And we're going to go ahead and lay out all the cards for the month of December for the overview, all right? And I'm going to go ahead and tell you a couple of messages from my better angels. They are that we need to embrace our dear ones, okay? Hug your loved ones. Don't be shy about that, and keep them close, all right? Especially in this wonderful month of December, we are definitely in that place where you're going to be seeing some people you haven't always seen, and that is wonderful news, and you want to make sure they know how much you love and care for them, and that will be a helpful little bit of thing, and it will fill up your tank, and that is going to be great. There will be changes and other things that will be changing around you that you won't be able to control, and we want you to know that everything is going along as it should, even if it isn't the way you want it. It's going along the way it's supposed to, okay? So just go with it, all right? Can't say anything more. That's all I was given, all right? And I'm right there alongside you going, what the heck does that mean? It's going to be obvious when it comes out, all right? So be ready to embrace it and be open to it, all right? Okay, let's get into the reading, all right? So I have these beautiful Nordic Tarots. Shout out to Miss Carol. She is my sister who gave them to me, and I love them very much. So we have the 4 columns, 1 for each week, and we have 3 rows, which is going to be where you are. The second one is going to be what's blocking you, and the third one is your solution. So let us go ahead and see what's happening, all right? So for the first week of December, which is the 1st through the 7th, we will be, of course, going in depth on this week at the end of this video, all right? So let's go ahead and look at this right now. So we have the Moon card. The Moon card is here reminding you that the 1st through the 7th, Taurus, your dreams and goals are at issue. You want to keep looking around you and say, okay, am I doing what I want to be doing? Am I going where I want to be going? How do I feel about every little thing that's happening around me? Do I need to change something? Do I want to change my trajectory a little bit to make sure I get where I want to go? This is a good time to double check and verify you have everything you want and you're going where you want to go. That's great news. Now then, the next card down is going to be where you're blocked for this particular week. Having all the tools at your disposal to make anything happen that you want to will be blocked. So you won't be able to make any major changes. But if you know ultimately that you are in fact going where you want to go, or at least being able to plot the course, you can figure out what your next move is even if you can't make it yet, okay? So don't be alarmed that you're blocked with the Magician. Everything is going to be just great, okay? Now then, your solution, interestingly enough, is to gather more information that will be empowering for you and then not share it, okay? So don't share this information. This is the Three of Swords. You're going to have a secret, okay? And that secret is going to empower you to move forward more carefully and more stealthily in the future, okay? So whatever you're feeling like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit stuck, or maybe I want to change my trajectory, you're going to go talk to some people, gather some information, dun, dun, dun. Cool. Now you take that information home, keep it to yourself, all right? Smart moves, all right, Taurus? Now then, what's going on for the 8th through the 14th? The 8th through the 14th, I see for you, something new will be starting. You may just be starting at something kind of brief or not too big a deal, but it'll be fun. And I think that you'll have a good time. You may have to ask a few questions. I don't know about this and I don't know about that. Explain this to me, da-da-da-da-da-da. This is your time. Do it, because you won't be able to do it the next week, okay? You'll have to have answers, all right? So ask your questions, be the freshman, be the new kid. It's okay. This is your time, Taurus, to ask all those questions and get more information, all right? Now then, where are you blocked? Ton of money. Family money is blocked right now, so you're going to have to do this either on your own without any extra financial benefit from your family, or just realize you're not in a position to borrow money from your family at this time, so you're going to be on your own financially. I don't think that that's a problem, though. I don't see Taurus as a particularly needy group of people, so keep that in mind. I'm not getting vibes like you're without. I'm saying that you're not going to have any support from your family either. They're not going to be like, oh, we'd love to help you with that. Nope, not that. So just do it on your own if you want to, because the Ten of Wands shows, hey, guess what? Well, I'm not getting any support from my family. I am definitely going to take all my ideas and go. All right? So you may be choosing this week not to be involved with your family or your chosen family or whatever, because you're starting something new. They're not supporting. You're going to go anyway and do it your way. All right? So that's a busy week. Be aware and keep an eye out. All right? So let's now look at the third week of December, the 15th through the 21st. We have the Justice card showing that things will become more fair for you this particular week, which is great. I love that things are going to come into fairness. It'll be just before the holiday, and yeah, things are going to start to look more fair. I feel like people will begin to pull their own weight, or will do some portion of the job themselves, and you will not. I mean, while you were doing everything on your own over here, suddenly someone's going to punch in and do their share. Okay, that is good. Judgment is here, and Judgment is showing me that where you're blocked is that you're not going to be making very good decisions this week. I feel like even as things are coming into fairness, you're going to feel off your game. You're not going to feel particularly clear about what was going on there or how to make better decisions. And like, wait a minute, they were just saying no, and now they're suddenly saying okay. And you're like, what? And it may not be them saying okay. It might be something else coming into fairness for you. So just be aware of it, breathe through it, and have somebody stand beside you and help you make that decision. Okay? So don't get stuck just because fairness is coming into play. It does feel like you're a little gobsmacked. You're a little bit like, what? No way. So be aware that it's going to take you off your guard, okay? And the Six of Cups is showing up to say, sharing from your heart at this time may be the only way for you to clarify what's going on here, even as they want to come in and do their part or whatever. I'm feeling like you simply sharing from your heart, not making decisions or judgments about the situation, but saying, hey, my feelings really got hurt when nobody wanted to help out back there last week. Everybody was all on their own, doing their own thing, and I had to do all this on my own because nobody here could get on board. And now you're suddenly all on board, or you're suddenly all yes. And the fact is, I feel really weird. I feel really weird. So own your feelings, whatever they are at this time. And as you own those feelings, it will open the door. I think that's going to open the door for you without you having to have a judgment one way or the other. You don't have to have a judgment at all. You just tell them how you feel and how you felt when you got hurt back here. And now you feel kind of like, what? And now I have to like say yes to every little thing. No, you don't actually have to say yes to every little thing. But breathe through it. See how this works for you. If this, we'll see what it turns into when we add extra cards, because it may change as we add more clarity. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at 22nd through the 28th of December. That'll be the week of Christmas. We have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Somebody's going to essentially end up putting you in charge of something. You're like, wait, I don't want to be in charge. You guys were mad at me when I tried to be in charge back over here. So now you say, whatever, go ahead. Now you're saying be in charge. And I'm like, I really don't want to be in charge. You guys have been going back and forth, wishy-washy, all back and forth about whether or not I should be in charge. I had a bad experience the last time I tried, didn't like it. And they're saying, but you are the best choice for this job. Please take the reins. We will step out of your way. We will support you in any way we can. That's the vibe we're getting from this, is that they want you to be in charge now, even though you don't care about it anymore. You're like, ah. So once bit, twice shy, right? So the Death card shows up as the blocking department. So letting go isn't an opportunity. You can't walk away from this situation. As much as you want to release this whole thing and just run away, it's not an option. You can't just quit now. You put in too much effort. You did what you were supposed to do. And now you're like, psh, ooh, now you want to make it fair. And now you want me to be in charge. Arr. So you can be irritated by the whole thing, but I think you can't really walk away from it either. And not to worry. I mean, there's going to be a financial benefit here. I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is showing up telling me that there's going to be enough money for you to take care of what you need to. I think they might pool their funds and actually come back and help financially with this situation, so that they are now financially invested, even though they hadn't been before. You know, they want to put in all of a sudden. Oh, we really want to be part of. We want to. Here, let us help pay for it. You be in charge, but we want to put money in. We want our names on the card. Okay, so thanks. After all the rigmarole, they all want to be involved and a part of, but they don't want to, and they want to pay for it too. So there might be a benefit to this situation. All right, let's get into that more later. I'm going to set these cards aside, as I like to do, and we'll come back and do those readings in subsequent videos. All right, so they'll be posted once a week. All right, so let's go ahead and get in depth on this very first week, right? This first week of December, the 1st through the 7th, Taurus, we have this MJ Cullinane deck, the animal deck. Very cool. I like it very much. We are using it again. And I'm going to lay these out for clarity of this week. We're going to keep this month pretty simple by not having too many decks involved, but at the same time, really getting into the good stuff, all right? So as we return to the old school style, we're going to do it in a clean and simple way, which I think will be clear and fabulous, all right? let's talk about this 1st through the 7th. We have the moon showing that your dreams and goals are at issue. We want you to be paying attention to where you're going and how you're getting there, with changing trajectory accordingly, right? Very cool. I like that you're able to focus on that stuff. You're also going to try and make things more fair for yourself and others at this time. So your goal in this focus is to try and make things more fair. So cool. Don't forget to make things more fair for yourself as well. All right. There will be a doorway that opens for you. This is the Two of Wands, and we want you to realize that even as you're regrouping and coming to a decision, and you're trying to make things more fair for people, a door will open and you'll have an opportunity coming your way. Okay, so you can and will want to consider the possibilities as you step forward. Okay, now then, this card here is talking about how what's blocking you this particular month. You will not have your dreams, your tools at your disposal. Okay, so your tools will be blocking you from moving forward. This means you're hunting and gathering information right now. You're in the hunting and gathering of information situation, and that is okay. We want you to gather your information, bring it up, get it going on. It's going to be okay. That will be helpful to you. You don't have to act on it yet, because your action card here is put on hold, all right? The 10 of Cups. Happiness with the family is also on hold, so you will not be gathering with your family on the first week of December, chosen or otherwise. You'll just be kind of doing what you need to do over here, hunting and gathering information, organizing your thoughts, coming up with a plan, and new information about things that you care about will not be coming to you, so you're blocked from getting any information about things you care about. That is always good to know and be aware of. Now then, we have what's your solution for this first week. One more time, you're going to get empowering information, and you're going to be able to keep that a secret for yourself, because it will give you strength to figure out where your power is in the situation. All right, we've talked about the doorway, so even as the doorway opens, keep that information to yourself. Okay, shh, don't tell everybody. All right, not everybody needs to know. There will be new information that's also empowering for you. This is the Page of Swords. You'll get other information like how many people you can hire and what you can do with that, and how will this little job work out for you. What's your budget? So all these things are coming into play, and it's all going to be under the terms of being a big secret. Okay, don't tell everybody every little thing. The Eight of Swords is showing. Even as you're gathering all this information, you're feeling a little bit stuck in how you're going to approach it, because in some ways, like, I really want to talk to people about what their availability is and if I can use them for this project or not, but I can't until it's not a secret anymore, okay? So you have to hold tight and hold still and wait, but look at it from the other people's point of view. If you look at it from their point of view, they'll say like, oh, well, keeping that under wraps because not everybody here is going to get to be a part of it. So we want you talk to your people when it's time, but not beforehand, because we don't want everybody to see or hear what's going on. They'll get their feelings hurt, and we don't want to do that. Okay, so that's all they're trying to do, is keep people from getting hurt in the project, and that's kind of nice, right? All right, so this is what's happening for the 1st through the 7th. And yes, we will talk next about the 8th through the 14th next week. I really, really want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate your support. You all matter so much to me. My goal here is to help you see what's coming next week so that you're better prepared. That is all that I'm doing here. I do hope it helps. And I do appreciate all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. You all matter so much to me in that way. It helps the algorithm and all that good stuff. I'm still such a tiny little baby channel. Everybody matters and everybody counts. So if you want to comment below and let me know how you're receiving this information, I would really appreciate it. I love to communicate with you on a one-on-one basis because it's just me. So thank you again, and we will talk next week. Thank you.